Weather-Free Weather Lab. Here's Daniel's True View forecast.
Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to the weekend. Unfortunately, a bit of a wet weekend coming up across Acadiana. Showers out there. They will get started in earnest tomorrow afternoon and then just kind of last on through into Sunday as well. Let's start with a look at the satellite and radar picture. Had a few showers out there. Again, most of that is out just northwards of Opelousas up into Ville Platte area. You see a lot of showers down over towards the north. You can see a lot of them sagging in. Part of that front that sags southwards here through the rest of the night tonight and into tomorrow, sparking quite a bit in the way of some wet weather. We had a lot of wet weather all across the southeast. You can still see ongoing through parts of Mississippi, on over towards Georgia, Alabama as well, down out over towards Florida. Closer to home, we have that one little shower producing a little bit of lightning as well that's working its way through Ville Platte, pushing southwesterly. So again, I think Eunice, if that holds together, you guys might see a quick shower here tonight. But they're fairly isolated. Anything that we have going on right now does stay isolated, and that's how it's going to be through the rest of the night. Doesn't become a little more widespread until tomorrow. In the meantime, we still have Hurricane Beryl out there, which quickly became a hurricane. It was hardly registering on anyone's radar yesterday, and it looked like it was going to go through a pretty inhospitable region, but you've seen some moisture come in from the south, which has paved the way for this storm. It's a tiny, tiny storm, and as a result of that, the uncertainty with this forecast is going to be a lot higher than most of the tropical forecasts that we have, especially when it comes to intensity, which is already rather hard to predict. Winds right now are at about 80 miles an hour, gusting up to about 100. It should stay as a Category 1 storm all the way through into the Caribbean. Lesser Antilles looks like they're going to be dealing with a hurricane sometime Sunday evening. Then it does start to weaken a little bit after it crosses those islands. It will skirt just southwards of Puerto Rico and on towards the Dominican Republic. It should start to open up a little more as a wave. Now, this could inject a lot of moisture into the Gulf, and that could increase our rain chances in the future. We'll have to wait and see where that moisture goes. I don't think that it holds together much further past the Dominican Republic, but again, this is a very, very small storm, and uncertainty with the forecast is going to stay high basically all the way through the rest of the weekend. It's hard to get a grasp on something that small when you're dealing with sizes like we usually do in the scale of weather that we usually do. For tomorrow, again, we mentioned that we may have our own little round of tropical weather with all the showers that we are anticipating. A very moisture-rich atmosphere across Acadiana. You'll see plenty of sunshine up early tomorrow. By lunchtime, you'll start to see some of those showers popping up across the area. Through the afternoon and the evening, they do spread out, though. We'll keep a 60% chance of rain going Saturday night and onwards into Sunday. Once they get going on Saturday, it will more or less be on again, off again showers through the remainder of the weekend. So not a continuous rainfall. You'll get breaks in there Saturday and Sunday both, but it is going to be unsettled enough that you want to keep the umbrella with you and try and avoid any kind of outdoor plans. If you have chores you need to do, I recommend doing them early tomorrow before the rains do set in, because they stick with us all day Saturday, and then Sunday as well, going to be another wet day. In fact, have higher rain chances for Sunday than I do for tomorrow, and then sticking all the way through even into next week. Early parts of next week should be fairly unsettled. Monday, again, widely scattered showers across the area. I think Futurecast kind of overdoes it. It gets a little too far out of the range, and then we'll paint a much rainier picture, but what it's trying to tell you is there is going to be largely scattered showers across the area on Monday. Rain total wise, I think anywhere from maybe 1 inch to 2 inches at the most for Saturday and Sunday both. So not really expecting too many problems. It's more or less nuisance rain. You can get some of those storms that kind of sit for a while and dump a lot. That's when you'll start to have the problems. We won't really know until we see it. 73 degrees for your overnight low tonight. An isolated shower, few thunderstorms, so don't be caught off guard if you catch a couple flashes of lightning. For tomorrow, high getting up to around 88 degrees. Quiet start, showers build up by lunch, 60% on your rain chances tomorrow, up to about 70, unsettled all the way through next week. Again, we'll keep an eye on Beryl here over the next couple of days as it heads towards the Caribbean.
All right, very good. Thanks, Dan.